Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I want to talk about the ETH merge. Is it all hype? What are my thoughts? And I'm going to talk about what I see in the market today and the trend that I see. Are we in for an upwards trend, or are we headed down, or just going to be choppy for the remainder of the year? Let's get into it. But before I begin, if you like any of the content that I'm talking about right now, if you get anything of value, please hit that like button. It'll mean a lot to me. And if you like the content and want to see more, hit the subscription button, and you can also hit that bell. It'll be notified when I come out with new stuff. So let's get into it. The heat map. Let's look at the market today. Overall, if you look at equities, the stock market and the crypto market, they're kind of parallel. And overall, we're in the red. Today, we're going to focus on ETH, and you can see ETH 24 hours down about 2%. Bitcoin is also down about 2.4%. And overall, there's a lot of red with some green in there. Coin market cap, looking at the top 10 coins there. You see here, as far as the trading volume for ETH, about 24 or 20 billion, and it's down about 2%, like we talked about previously. Bitcoin's down. Everything in the top 10 is pretty much in the red, but nothing too crazy. So let's talk about why everything's in the red. And first off, for ETH, what I think is considered FUD is the U.S. Treasury sanctioning a virtual currency mixer named Tornado Cash. What is Tornado Cash, you may ask? Now, Tornado Cash was sanctioned by OFAC. And OFAC is a government organization. Basically, they're overseeing, transactions. Basically, they're trying to control, people that are involved in illegal activities. So your terrorists, your drug smugglers, or anything like that are wanted by the Interpol, by different countries. They just want to make sure that they don't have access to funds. And OFAC basically is sanctioned Tornado Cash. And Tornado Cash is an open source cryptocurrency on the Ethereum blockchain. And what Tornado Cash does, I didn't even know about this, but basically it's a mixer, means that it hides the origins of transactions. So we can hide where the money's coming from on the blockchain. Once it enters the protocol, it mixes it up. You can't really tell, and then you can't really tell who receives the money. So obviously it's privacy, and I can see how some people will like that, but the government don't like that. Crypto's already has a magnifying glass on it. So when you go ahead and add that component to it, you have all the people out there saying, "Whoa, wait a minute, that's what we're talking about. Drug dealers can use this, terrorists can use this. That's why we don't like crypto." Well, Tornado Cash just got sanctioned, and because it's on the Ethereum blockchain, that's not good for Ethereum. It's a little negative thing. Although Ethereum has nothing to do with it, it's still on the Ethereum blockchain. Number 2, we have the Fed. So the Fed, although they didn't meet today, they're going to meet in September. The reason the Fed is on the news cycle right now, and part of the FUD, is because the Fed minutes came out. The Fed minutes normally just notes taken from the last month's FOMC meeting. And there they talk about the main topic, which is inflation and the objective on how to control it. And the reason why the market and crypto markets, they're parallel, kind of didn't like the news they received from the Fed minutes is because he said that their ultimate goal is to tame inflation. And this morning, if you would have seen the retail reports, retail numbers came in better than expected. You would think with all the rate hikes and the quantitative easing, or tightening rather, that people will spend less, but that's not happening. You tie that all together with a strong job market. Markets are anticipating that, okay, now they're going to be more hawkish and they're going to raise rates instead of easing the rates for September next month. So, Fed minutes, they're anticipating a 0.50 basis point increase in September. So, higher interest, quantitative tightening to bring down inflation, and its goal is to slow consumer demand. And that type of environment is risk off in markets. And risk off margins, all the speculative stocks and tech stocks and crypto, is not good for it. People try to go into safer stocks and safer investments at that time. Crypto is still young and new, so people still view it as risk on. Number 3, I put this as FUD, not really FUD, but it's let's get into it. You'll see what I'm talking about. So the merge, we all know ETH.20 is scheduled to be released, barring any setbacks, September 15th, September 16th. However, the ETH Foundation came out with 8 misconceptions of this ETH merge. So, it's a lot of hype. The price of ETH has gone bonkers in the last couple of months. And it's mainly because of this news of this merge going, and it's going to go through, and everything's on schedule, and everyone's excited about it. So they wanted to come out and make sure that everyone, hey, don't get too excited. This is what the merge is going to do. So I figured I wanted to talk about it just so we all know what's going on. So the number one myth is the merge will reduce the gas fees. People complain about ETH gas fees like crazy. During a bull market, to make a transaction costs you hundreds of dollars to make a transaction on ETH, which is ridiculous. So their response is the gas fees depends on the Ethereum network demand, which we know. Obviously, during the bull market, the prices were high. Now things are kind of leveled. To make a transaction on ETH is not as crazy. However, the transition to proof of stake will help focus on increasing scalability in the surge phase through sharding and rollups to significantly reduce gas fees. Number 2, merge will increase transaction speed. So they're saying the speed will not increase as much as blocks will be produced only 20 or only 10% faster on proof of stake rather than proof of work. It introduces the transaction finality and epoch concepts. However, users can expect a faster transportation speed of 100,000 transactions per second after the completion of all phases in the Ethereum upgrade. Now that's awesome. But right now with the ETH, the initial 2.0 merge, you're not going to see any crazy increase in TPS. The merge will enable staked ETH withdrawals. It says the merge will not immediately enable withdrawal of staked ETH. The Shanghai update will only enable staked ETH withdrawals. It means Ethereum assets will remain locked and illiquid during the waiting period of 6 to 12 months. 4, validators will not receive liquid ETH results. Validators will have immediate fee rewards and maximal extractable value earned during block proposals of the Ethereum mainnet. On the Beacon chain, the newly issued ETH will be locked until the Shanghai upgrade. Number 5, all stakers will exit at once after enabling withdrawals. This is one of my main concerns. After the Shanghai upgrade, all validators will be incentivized to withdraw staked ETH or stake more using rewards. Moreover, validator exits are rate limited for security reasons that allow only 6 validators to exit per epoch, or 6.4 minutes. Staking APR will triple after the merge. The APR may only increase by 50, not 200%. The more fees paid by users will increase validator fee rewards. Number 7, running a node requires 32 ETH. So if you want to run a node, you need 32 ETH, and that is no small feat. Mining nodes under proof of work and validator nodes under proof of stake require economic resources to process a block. A non-block producing node doesn't require ETH, but a computer with 1 to 2 TB of available storage and an internet connection. These blocks help increase security, privacy, and censorship resistance of the Ethereum protocol. Number 8, and the final one, merge will result in downtime of the ETH blockchain. The merge will be triggered by terminal total difficulty to the transition into the ETH proof of stake automatically. Therefore, there is no downtime. Now, I talked about some gloom and doom about the market. Let's get into some good news. So Google has invested $1.5 billion in crypto companies. Google's a big tech company, and they know what's going on. They know in the tech world what's happening, and they can't escape blockchain. They know it's the future. That is big. If Google does it, can Apple get into it? Can Amazon get into it? Once one big player does it, others follow. Other public companies investing in crypto. You see Alphabet, BlackRock, that's been on the news for the last week and this week. Big company, they control everything. They got the hands in everything. Morgan Stanley, Samsung, Goldman Sachs, BNY Mellon, PayPal, Microsoft, Citi, Wells Fargo, LG, American Express. It's only the beginning, guys. Only the beginning. So in conclusion, I love Ethereum. I love Ethereum. It's like behind Bitcoin, Ethereum is my number 2. It's the biggest layer 1 by far and has the most utility in the space. You need Ethereum to do almost anything. Although you have other layer 1s out there, Ethereum is king. The second biggest crypto per market share, and switching to proof of stake would only help it become more eco-friendly. And that's good as far as protesters and the environment. That's a good thing. It's positive. The merge is one of many that will help ease TPS, transaction per speed, gas fees, etc. I have a long-term strategy with ETH, and I'll keep DCAing into ETH. And it's the safest altcoin in my opinion. Besides Bitcoin, I think ETH is the second safest crypto out there. ETH 2.0, was it hyped? Yes, I think it was hyped. I mean, people are getting excited. It's new. It's something to get excited about for the second biggest crypto. But when you look at what's happening, it's the first step of many in order to get Ethereum where it needs to be. So yes, I think ETH 2.0 is hyped up. Crypto is the future. I mean, it's so bright and we're still so early. You look at these companies that are starting to get in. It's only the beginning. You know, how many times do you go to dinner with family or with significant other and you talk about crypto and people look at you like you're crazy? You know, one day they won't look at you like that and you'll be seen as a genius. Right now you look like you're crazy and maybe throwing away money, you know, in their eyes, but you see the future, you see where everything is going. So guys, I hope you like the information that I came out with today. I just thought it was something to talk about since ETH 2.0 and the merge is big news, and just give you my insight, my opinion on everything. Hope you guys have a safe evening, day, wherever you are, and until later. So I hope you have a good day, be successful, stay healthy, and until next time. If you like the material, please hit that like button and be notified on my new material. Hit the subscription button and hit that bell. Thank you. Bye.